Hey, what is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp, Christopher Cologne. So what we have today is another fan mail video, and these are a few samples that one of the viewers, Winston, sent me. Now, Winston sells these through Whatnot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put his link in either the comments or the description of the video, one of the two. But he's got the link right here, and it says if they sign up using it, then they get a $15 credit to shop my shows. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open these and try them. And Winston said on the live last night that he put in a note in here, so we're gonna read that too. But yeah, I was gonna do this video last night, but the live went longer, and then whenever I got done, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go to bed. And man, I wish I would have done it last night, because right now my freaking head is hurting. Right here just hurts like hell. It's probably it's probably the weather, because it's getting ready we're getting ready to get spring. So, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. And I got my test strips right there. So yeah, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's 5. It smells pretty good. Smells like one of them might be an Azzaro fragrance. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but I smell a couple different smells in there that I've smelled before. Alright, typed it out too and everything. Okay, so dear Christopher, my name is Winston. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all the great content you make on your YouTube channel. I've learned a lot about colognes from your videos, and I especially enjoy the role plays you do. Hey, I appreciate that, Winston, because man, the role plays, they struggle in the views, so sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't even know why I do it, but yeah. So they're really entertaining and make the fragrance world even more fun to get into. I wish I was a better actor too. I wish I was a better actor, Winston, because I could make them way better. That's like the Tourette's, the cologne salesman with Tourette's video. After I did it, I started seeing and realizing all kinds of different things I could have done differently and all that. So I'm gonna do another one of those, but I'm hoping the next one that I do, I'm hoping it comes out way better, So, like, there's this one thing with James Earl Jones. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I see the clip. It's James Earl Jones and Robin Williams. Robin Williams comes in there and he's asking for something. I can't remember what it is, but James Earl Jones stutters and he's like, would you want a... So I got to thinking, doing something like that on the Tourette's video would be good and stuff, especially with certain sounds, because ASMR with certain letters and everything are more tingly than others. But yeah, so but then Winston continues, says your videos have helped me discover and understand a lot of different fragrances, and they've made me even more interested in collecting and trying new scents. I really appreciate the time and effort you put into sharing your knowledge with everyone. I also wanted to wish you the best of luck with everything, and I truly hope your fish dog beats cancer and gets better soon. I'm rooting for both you. Hey, I appreciate that, man, because that shit had me sad as hell whenever he was just laying around, because I know how he's supposed to act, and it's just like, man, don't take my dog, like, me and Leslie don't live together, so and she wants me to move up there. I don't want to move up there. All my kids are, all my kids, they're pretty much on their own and everything. My mom, she's about to move 2 hours away, so it's just like, nah, man, don't take my dog. So, so I've took him off a kibble, man. I've been feeding him rice and chicken and beef and, potatoes and just real food, stuff like that. And I've been putting turmeric in his food. So the tumor that he has on the mast cell growth the tumor that he has on his leg, the swelling is down so much. So I'm hoping, that what they were saying with surgery, it depends on, like, they were talking about taking his whole leg because it was so big, because he was saying they could take it, but how big it is, it would cause all kind, it would probably still heal, but the amount of complications that he could run into and everything like that from it would probably end up being a lot. So it's going down. So I'm hoping that's what between the antibiotics, the turmeric, and turmeric works, man. Cause like I used to put it in my shakes, and I could tell a difference when I quit taking it, But and then the little bit of prednisone they have him on, I think it's it's helped him a lot. He's acting normal and everything now, pretty much. But yeah, so I appreciate that. Lastly, I sent you a variety of different colognes for you to try. Hope you enjoy them and maybe even find a few that you really like. Thanks again for everything you do and keep up the awesome work. Sincerely, Winston. Winston, I appreciate it. Man, like all the stuff y'all send me in there, like the little things y'all send me in with these things, I save all that too. So that's like, Luke's is right here. Mike's is up on the shelf. And then I got a few others. But yeah, so I save all the stuff. Oh shit. Okay. That's what I'm smelling. That's so familiar. Is Le Beau Le Parfum. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Yeah, and so these are how Winston sent them. So if y'all end up buying from them, y'all will get them the same way. Leslie just messaged and it popped up on my phone. So there was that. Then we have Oud for Glory. Oud for Glory. I've never smelled that before. Then we have Rayan Lion. So we got that one. Then we have Camera. I've been wanting this fragrance. I can't remember if I have smelled it. Yeah. So these two, whenever I opened up the pack, these two are the ones that I'm smelling right here, because I've smelled them both. Yeah, and then Winston sent CK Shock, which I have that one. Hold up. You know what? That smells different. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, see, I have CK Shock, and I'm thinking they smell a little different. Damn, I dropped it. They do. They do smell different. That's crazy. It's not a big difference. It's a slight difference, you know, but different bottles, different formulations, and all that shit. But yeah, that's interesting. They smell slightly different. But you know, one batch to the next, something. You know, you end up mixing just a little bit less of one ingredient. It can change. You know, it can change the form. It can change it. It's all down to formulations. But yeah, they smell slightly different. Okay. Now, so what I'm going to do is, so what I ended up doing was pausing it for that truck. Loud ass shit. I can't say nothing because my truck is loud too. Not that loud, but yeah, the exhaust that whoever owned it before I got it, the exhaust that they put on it. So we're gonna go ahead and do Rayhan Lion, and I got the test strips for it. So, spray for y'all. Oh, that smells good. It's sweet, kind of fruity. Sweet, kind of fruity. Almost, it puts me in, what I'm smelling too is almost like, it puts me in the mind of the word ambery. It smells good. Definitely a unisex fragrance, it smells like to me. Yeah. But these bottles. Hey Winston, one thing. These aren't leaking, so that's a good thing. I don't know if you put something around the thread, like a clear, you know, liquid around the thread or whatever, but something that would probably be good just in case. You know, just in case is putting the thread tape around there. Putting the thread tape just because that'll help him from leaking. I don't know if you've ever had a problem with it. I don't know if you got something like some kind of clear glue in there already or what, but I figured I'd just mention that because I noticed it's not there. And I've seen a lot of people, you know, that bought samples and stuff say that their bottles leaked. So, and then like when Luke sent that, some of them leaked too. So I figured I was just throwing that out there just in case, you know. But let me look up these notes. Okay, so the notes are, the top notes are lavender, pear, mint, and bergamot, and the middle notes are cinnamon, clary sage, and cumin, and the base notes are vanilla, amber, cedar, and patchouli, and that is for Rayhan Lion, and this was released in 2024. So Rayhan Lion, I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna let those sit because I want to see what they dry down to like later on. Okay. And now we have Oud for Glory. Man, my fucking head hurts, man. Whew, this is the worst my head's hurt in a long time. Yeah. So, Oud for Glory. Great, now I'm getting the hiccups. It smells good, but at the same time I can almost smell beef broth in it. Which is, that's what I smell. Yeah, I smell beef broth and almost like a real earthy, like, if you ever been to Lowe's or Home Depot out in the garden area around springtime, you know, when they got the fertilizer, they're selling the fertilizer, they're selling the flowers, all this and that. And it has that really earthy kind of fertilizery smell. That's what this smells like to me. But oud is one of those weird notes, you know. It can be very animalistic and it can be very earthy and all that. So it's one of those notes that it can either go great in a fragrance or it can be or it can totally ruin it. So, like, I think, but we're gonna look up the notes to this too. Okay, and this is a Latava fragrance. So, but yeah, the top notes are saffron, nutmeg, and lavender, and the middle notes are acrewood, which is oud, and patchouli, and the base notes are more acrewood, patchouli, and musk. So, damn. Okay, so the base notes and the middle notes are damn near the same, or two of them are the same, and that was released in 2020. So then we have, let me smell this now that it's sat for a few minutes. It smells a little better now that it's sat for a few minutes, but I still don't really care for it. Okay, now we have Le Beau Le Parfum, and this is a Jean Paul Gaultier JPG. Le Beau Le Parfum. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a spray. Yeah, now, hey, Christian, you were asking me last night about a good summer fragrance. I don't know how much JPG Le Parfum goes for. You could probably find it on Fragrance Net or whatever for cheap, which but this right here you go. This would be good for the summertime. Hey, and if you want to try it, Winston, right here, man. So, hit him up. Yeah, this would definitely be something I could wear during the day in the summer, and y'all know how picky I am about that. So, yeah, I'd wear that in the summertime during the day, hot and humid. But we're gonna look at the notes. Okay, y'all. Okay. Oh, this pulled up the wrong one. I was getting ready to say these notes do not match what it smells like at all. Which I don't know why. There we go. That looks more like it. Okay. So Le Beau Le Parfum by Jean Paul Gaultier. Fucking head hurts. The top notes are pineapple, iris, ginger, and cypress, and the middle notes are coconut and woodsy, and the base notes are tonka bean, sandalwood, amber, and ambergris. So those are the notes for Le Beau Le Parfum. This is a really good summertime fragrance right here. I would definitely rock with that. Okay, then we have Camera. I like the way this stuff smells. It smells really good. I'm not even gonna spray it. It's got a cinnamon note to it. It has like has a cinnamon note to it. It has a like maybe like a tobacco leaf note. I mean, I'm still gonna look it up. I'm just not gonna spray it because my head, man. But it does. Camera does smell good. Latava Camera notes. Okay. That's crazy. It didn't. Metabo camera notes. Latava camera notes. Okay. Now, here we go. So, the notes to this are, where's it at? There we go. Top notes are cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot, and the middle notes are dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial. Never even heard of that. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and akagala wood. So, those are the notes to the top camera. Now, yeah, so those are it. Yeah, so like I said, y'all, if y'all want to go ahead and hit up Winston, try some samples and everything, I'm going to put the link in the description and everything. Winston, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the note that you sent with it. I appreciate the samples and everything. Yeah, so, but I'm going to get off here. Leslie's supposed to be on her way, and she was talking about me going spark driving with her, and I told her, yeah, but shit, I don't know, man. I might just lay down, and if I do, the video's gonna get to y'all a little later. But yeah, I feel like shit, and like when I get a headache like this, it'll kick in my anxiety on top of it. So yeah, so now I feel anxious about it too, because whenever, when my head hurts like this, if I get a Chiari headache, it's usually in the back of my head. This is right here. So, yeah, man, like it's got me feeling nauseous and everything. So whenever I get a headache that makes me feel that bad, then it kicks in the anxiety, because then I start thinking, oh fuck, what if I have an aneurysm, And it's like my head is ringing right now too, which that necessarily isn't from the headache, because I do that shit normally. So yeah, but yeah, so I appreciate it, Winston, really do. And I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I will see y'all next video. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one, and peace.